Folks, welcome back to the King and Queen Network. We're glad you are back here with us again. We want to give you guys a brief overview of, who we are as far as the degree that we have and our profession, things that, make us want to come together to make this show for people like you and I to learn, have that entrepreneurial spirit in mind and, making money, market, any way that we can be able to share ideas to grow together. So, welcome back to the show. As a further ado, I'd like to introduce my queen again so she can give us a little brief detail about her degrees and her profession before we dive into the next segment. Queen, go ahead, baby.
Hi, most of you viewers already know who I am. I think my biggest degree or my biggest career right now is being a wife,
Yeah,
being a mom.
that's a big job.
That's my biggest that's my biggest career. So I'm a mom, I'm a wife by career, and by profession, I'm a psychiatric mental health provider, nurse practitioner. And I started my journey as a nurse, and I further got my bachelor's in nursing, mastered in nursing, and I have some other things cooking up. And by career, I practice as a psych nurse practitioner, and I also am licensed a life and health coach. We are licensed life and health coach, and aside from providing my care to those. Oh, by the way, when I say mental health and psychiatric nurse practitioner, I provide services to those that have mental health need, assessment, treatment, prescription, and all of that. And aside that, I also add the coaching program. That way, I can provide like a holistic and integrative care to my clients. And in the life coach of my career, I coach people, young people that are not mentally unstable, they're very very normal, doing their normal things, but they need some push to their career, some push to what they already know, but they lack skills, they lack direction, they lack purpose. That is where life coaching skill of mine comes in, of ours come in. Also, for the health coach, people that want to attain some certain level of their health, that want to, yeah, there's a certain thing you want about your health, you think your health is not going the right direction. You're not sick. You are okay, but you think there are things you want to look slimmer, you want to do this, you want your, want to be more active, you're suffering from one particular illness, maybe diabetes and all that. You need somebody to help you, coach you with strategies and how to get to the right part of your health. That is all I offer. And you might be asking, why do I need coach? At some point in our life, we all need coaches, depending on the areas of your need. So without delaying our time, this is what I do. And I might, well, I think we'll talk about our hobbies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll
We'll
talk
come
more
out to them
about.
on
But this is my profession: psychiatric nurse practitioner, mental health practice, and life and health coach, mom, and a wife.
Yeah.
Too many careers.
Yeah, we'll give that to her.
Too many careers.
Yeah,
Only
yeah, yeah.
me.
It's not easy, baby. I mean, this.
The one I love most is the mom and the wife part
Mm,
of it, because I don't know for others, but for me, I see that as a very noble profession for me,
mhm, mhm,
because that is where I show all of this that I've acquired. That is where I'm able to know that this is actually working for me. Being
mhm,
able to see those coaching skills,
mhm,
that provider skills in my kids' life and in my
mhm,
family, that makes me more fulfilling. So
mhm.
I'm excited. That is part of my career.
Hey, folks, you heard it. Right. And as of me, well, most of my friends that know me from years ago know me as a filmmaker, and that was how my career, started. But before that, I went to school to be a whole different thing altogether that I'm not even practicing today. I went to school for a radiology technology or whatever it is, technician. and got out of that. And then my next career move was filmmaking, from editing films and then directing and scripting, things like that. That, it moves me. And today I find myself as an entrepreneur. From there, I've kind of switched gear into owning several businesses that my wife and I had come together and would build it together and all that stuff. So, and also, as time goes on, I'll be able to share some of these aspect of our business, that our business adventures that we've been able to build this past few years, and then you get to understand why we're doing this show. It was to be able to help some people, like yourself, like me, like I started, to be able to build yourself up to an entrepreneur level where you don't have to, you can become your own boss anytime, do what you love doing, still make money from it.
Okay, even though he didn't mention that as part of
I,
his
yeah,
career.
I was gonna say that as well. And I think my best job, I would say my best career is being a dad.
Mm-hmm.
I've been I've,
I was wondering, did you just keep that
no,
part?
no, no. Actually, I was gonna say this, but I was,
Because it's part of the thing. As time goes on,
yeah.
you will find out why this is being dad and being mom is a part of
Hmm.
our career. Because this is, remember, well, we haven't mentioned it. At some point, you will talk about balancing family life. So
Yes,
you see
yes.
how this is part of career. Some people don't realize that
Hmm.
being a mom, it has to start from your career has to start from what you're currently is. So I'm glad you didn't skip that.
No, no, no. I can't skip it because I think for me that's the best blessing ever. Is being a dad, and that had kept me on my feet. Since throughout our marriage, knowing that I have responsibilities with, run a business here, go take care of the kids over here, come home and take care of the kids' needs, and then you start to understand that, wow, this is
And still
actually.
keeping your business
And
moving.
exactly.
Hmm.
So we will get to a point where we can still discuss this for those of you that are having trouble balancing the family and the business together, or those of you wanted to understand how those things work before you make that jump into it. Hey, this is why we create this show, so you guys can
Hmm.
ask our questions, and we'll be able to share with you our own experience and all that stuff.
And I know most of you will be wondering, maybe wondering, or not understanding why we important that we mention or tell you what we do, because what we do, our career in life has to be aligned to the King and Queen Network. We want to let you know what we are bringing on the table. you know, Being aware of our career, being aware of our degree is not just to say it because we want to say it, but we're telling you this is the area we are willing to help. This is the area we might be talking more about, we might be answering questions on, and know who we are is very important.
Hmm.
And for you watching us, for you that will watch us later, it's also important to put down on the comment section below what you do, your profession, your career. Remember, this is a network. We are connecting with one another. You never can tell what is coming up. You never can tell how we connect. You never can tell where the opportunity will come in from.
Yeah,
So
somebody
put
might
down,
need your service.
somebody might need your service. So it doesn't matter where you are watching from. It doesn't matter any part of the world that you're
Hmm.
watching us from. Put down on the comment section below, what are you? Who are you? Put them all down there. People are watching, people are listening. We want to make sure that we become that web that reaches out to people in need, and respond to their need, and also gain from them as well. So put on the comment section below, what are you? What do you do? What is your career? What is your profession? What can you bring on the table? What do you need from the table?
Folks, don't go nowhere. Check this channel back. Next segment is gonna be hot. As we keep doing this, we're gonna keep bringing you more hot stuff. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to push that notification button.
And remember, there is love in sharing.
Yeah.
Connect to someone that might need services from this network.